Hi, I'm Mark Rotella. I write about Italian and Italian-American culture, but most of all, I'm passionate about food. I also teach classes on food writing, but what excites me is the point where food and culture meet. I'll be taking you across the country through landmark Italian-American restaurants to show how they have completely influenced what we think of as American and Italian cuisine. Welcome to Red Sauce. Today, we are in Paterson, New Jersey, which was established on the Passaic River as an industrial center in 1791 with the help of Alexander Hamilton and statesman William Paterson, another signer of the Declaration of Independence. Factories were built along the Passaic River and the Great Paterson Falls, which, after Niagara Falls, is the second largest waterfall east of the Mississippi. Paterson became known as Silk City for all its textile factories. And one immigrant group that worked those factories as weavers and dye workers were the Italians who emigrated in the late 19th and 20th centuries from Avellino, Naples, and Basilicata. They soon became one of the largest immigrant groups in Paterson. We will now step back nearly a century in time to Patsy's Tavern, which opened in 1931 and became a gathering place for textile workers, mostly from the dye factories around here. They came for beer, red wine, calamari, mussels, and Patsy's famous bar pie.
Welcome to Patsy's, Mark.
Oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much for having me.
Glad to have you.
I
Glad
love
to have
this
you.
place.
Thank you.
This is
Thank
like
you.
stepping into history, and I've heard so much about it.
Yeah, thank you.
So this was founded in 1931 by your grandfather.
1931, my grandfather started. He came over from Italy, and he started as it was before Prohibition.
Right.
And he started it was called Patsy's Association. It was a Patsy's Club, sort of a men's club. And he opened it up, and it was a hit from the beginning, from what I understand. And it just took off after that.
So he opened it right before Prohibition was ended. And what did he serve here? What was it like? What was it? I guess a bar originally, but maybe.
Well, it was right before Prohibition. It was just a pizza he sold, and pizza and mussels were the big
right
products back then, the big menu items. That was basically it. And then once Prohibition ended, he went into the bar, get the liquor license.
The factories, they worked in factories here, the dye factories.
Right.
And was this a place when your grandfather opened it that was a meeting place for them to come after work and?
I believe it was.
Yeah.
From the stories I heard, obviously, not that old yet, but
Yeah.
legend has it that my grandfather was one of the first ones to have a TV, and that they used to have Friday night fights was very popular then. And from what I understand, they said that the line used to be out the door and around down the block because people wanted to come in and watch the fights, have a pizza. And from what they tell me, the beer was like 5 cents for a glass of beer.
Mussels.
Pizza, beer, mussels, that's what was the mainstay.
And
of it.
boxing.
And boxing, yeah.
The same style that your grandfather prepared, the same way.
Hasn't changed a bit. People come in now that have come in 40, 50 years. And they say the pizzas taste the same now, exactly the same now as it did back then. We haven't changed any things with the recipe for our pizza dough. I'm the only one that makes it now, just myself.
That's right.
And that's it. The only one that knows how to make the dough.
So you're the only one who has the
to make the dough. Secret. That's it. I ran a business from I was like maybe 16, 17. I was running it for my mother after college. And that's it. We changed, like I said, a few things on the menu. Just added a few different things.
Like
but
what?
Nothing crazy.
Like what was it?
We'll do a couple different specials, more seafood dishes we do now.
Right.
We have some shrimp dishes we do.
Yeah.
Things like that. But basically, we keep it to the core. We won't do pizza with pineapple, and we don't do the crazy things. People ask, I said, we don't do it. They're like, why don't you do it? I said, my grandfather didn't do it, my father didn't do it, I don't do it.
So while we're waiting for the food, let's go check out the dining room. What keeps you guys coming back? The pizza. All right.
Absolutely.
All right, so what did you get over here? This looks fantastic.
Eggplant parm for me. I always get that too.
Great.
She can't
And a side
not
of
get
pasta.
side of pasta. She has to have a eggplant parm. Tell them where you're going tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I will be here tomorrow night, 8 to 5 with my friends.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys eat. All right.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you also.
One slice?
Thank
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna get one
There
back.
you
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Bon appetito. Enjoy.
So Steve, this is the kitchen
This
where
is the
all the
kitchen.
magic
This is
happening
it.
for the entire restaurant.
That's it.
I want to know about the ovens. I mean, because
Well, we do our pizza in a different way than most places do. We cook first in that oven. We do it in pans.
right,
We put it in that oven first, and that cooks the top.
got it.
We switch them over to this oven, we slide them over, and they come into this oven. And
Wow.
I can show you a pizza right now that the top is fairly cooked, but the bottom is not. And this oven, this is the old oven. This oven is from as long as I can ever remember. Probably might be the original oven. This will cook it on the bottom and crisp it all up nice and crisp, which our pie is known for.
I'm just noticing here. Look at the crust that's around. It's almost like a
Yeah.
not a stuffed pizza, but it's
no.
almost like it's
It looks like it should be a stuffed pizza, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's actually fairly thin,
right.
and it comes out great. The oven is what makes it. Yeah, and we pump out tons of pies, tons of food. Everybody comes by the kitchen door and look and say, how do you get so much food out of that kitchen when a
can't
dining room
imagine.
is busy?
I
It's
can't
crazy.
imagine. This is amazing. All right.
All right,
I
yeah,
think
that's
we
the
should
magic.
go in there.
That's
All
it,
right,
though.
thank
That's
you.
it. We'll try it later. We'll try it and hope you enjoy it.
Perfect. All right, Steve, what do we have here?
Okay, we have our calamad marinara, which we don't fry ours. We saute it in sauce.
Right.
Comes out delicious. One of our biggest sellers. Tender as anything.
I like it. Looks
Very
like
good.
a nice thick sauce.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our
right.
mussels marinara.
Okay, so
two of
here's
our
the
biggest
mussels.
sellers.
Here's like one of the first dishes that
Yes.
that were sold here.
Yep. And it's still
along
a
with
huge
the pizza.
seller.
And is it really
Big,
the
big,
mussels?
mussels
on the
and
half? I like how
calamad.
you do it.
With-
Oh,
with-
this is
with
great.
that is
Oh my
great.
gosh, what do we have here?
We have our
wow.
homemade Italian rice balls,
Wow.
which we stuff with chopped meat, peas, grated cheese, and mozzarella.
Wow. Buon appetito.
Yeah.
I love the sauce. And
And
you're
this
right,
is
it's
the
not
same
rubbery.
sauce
It's not
as-
rubbery at
not
all.
rubbery at
You
all.
would think
Very
you would-
tender.
yeah. Oh, amazing.
Always very tender.
This
People
is
are amazed.
Great. All right. Should we jump into the mussels next or what?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It just
I see a little one right here. I
There
see
you
this
go.
lone mussel right there. Great. All right. I see. That's the way to
That's
do
the
it.
way you
That's
eat
the
it.
way to do it. Yep. Yeah. Not a like a traditional marinara sauce. I mean,
No.
it's nice and thick
Yep.
and hearty, and
Yep.
it's got a little bit of kick to it, which I really, really like. That rice ball is looking right at me.
yeah, that's a
So-
new addition.
So
We
this
didn't
is
have
this
those.
is what this is
This
something
is
your
one
grandfather didn't
never
have.
had that. We just put
All
that
right.
on maybe about maybe 4 years ago.
All
Yeah.
right, should
Yep.
we cut into
Sure,
it?
absolutely.
All right. Oh, that looks great.
There we go.
Thank you.
We put a lot of meat in. We
Right.
don't skimp on our toppings.
What kind of rice? So is it a saffron rice? Yes.
Nope, it's just a regular rice. I mix some.
Yeah.
I put a little tomato sauce in with the rice. Just keep it a little moist so it doesn't dry out.
Oh. Again,
Oh.
it's a lot lighter than I would think.
Yes.
It's delicious and just
Okay, now we're gonna dig into the eggplant. We don't bread our eggplant.
really.
We batter it, sort of egg it, and we fry it.
Right.
So it comes out nice and light. A little sauce in there
Wow.
for you.
Sure. Thanks so much.
Can't go wrong with the sauce.
All right.
And this was my mother's favorite dish on the menu.
Okay.
All right, and here we have the
Oh,
pizza.
All right. So here it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, this
Enjoy.
is beautiful.
Super hot, be careful.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Fresh out of the oven. All right.
First thing, you notice the edge of it, the crust. That's from the pizza pans we use. It has a nice edge on the side.
It's like I love the browning here. I could just tell how crispy it is.
Yeah, help yourself.
Okay, good.
Grab
You
a
know what,
slice and-
Steve? I'm gonna serve you first.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, great. Here you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, beautifully cut. First of all, I gotta notice. Look. Here's what. This is crazy. It does not bend.
That's
It's
what
not-
we're known for. People
Okay.
come for the crust.
This is-
They're just amazed on how you can get it so crisp.
we
Enjoy.
go.
Enjoy. Cheers.
All right.
You hear that little crisp to it?
The crisp on the outside, and then that tenderness right in the middle. This is beautiful. It's like a
that.
tart pastry.
Yeah.
It's like a pastry tart crust. I love how it holds
Yep,
up to
holds
the
up.
sauce. Nothing
Yep,
falls off.
nothing falls
This is-
off.
This is fantastic.
We even make a garbage pie, which 5 toppings, and it still will stand up like that with 5 toppings on it, which is
tell me
amazing.
what you got to tell me what the toppings are on the
Sausage,
garbage.
pepperoni, garlic, mushrooms, and onion.
Okay.
Delicious
All
pie.
right. All right, that sounds really dreamy.
Delicious pie, and it still stands up.
Still
You would
stands
think
up.
most
Okay,
pizzas it
all
would
right.
flop. Not ours.
Join us next time for our next adventure in traditional landmark Italian American restaurants. Buon appetito.